Is climate change just a buzzword, or is it a real crisis affecting our planet? For many it feels distant, a problem for scientists and politicians. But the evidence is clear. From melting glaciers to rising seas, climate change is a measurable reality. Climate change means long-term shifts in temperatures and weather, and today's rapid changes are driven by human activity. Burning fossil fuels releases heat-trapping gases, warming our planet at an unprecedented rate. This isn't opinion. It's scientific fact, confirmed by decades of data from around the world. The impacts are global, connecting farmers facing droughts to coastal cities threatened by floods. Ignoring the facts won't make them disappear. Understanding the science is the first step toward action. To understand climate change, picture Earth wrapped in an invisible blanket, the atmosphere. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane trap heat, keeping our planet warm enough for life. For millennia, this system was balanced. But since the Industrial Revolution, burning fossil fuels has thickened this blanket. Carbon dioxide levels are now higher than at any point in the last 800,000 years. Deforestation and industrial agriculture add even more greenhouse gases, tipping the balance further. Trees absorb carbon, but when we cut them down, that carbon is released back into the air. The result? Our actions are overloading the atmosphere, driving rapid global warming. The science is clear. Human activity is the main cause. The consequences are profound, but understanding the mechanism is the first step to change. The choices we make now will shape our future. The signs of a warming world are everywhere. Glaciers are melting rapidly, threatening water supplies for millions. Arctic sea ice is shrinking, creating feedback loops that accelerate warming. Antarctica and Greenland are losing ice, driving sea levels higher. Oceans are rising faster, flooding coastlines and endangering cities. Coral reefs are bleaching and dying as ocean temperatures climb. Plants and animals are shifting habitats, and natural cycles like migration and flowering are changing. These aren't isolated events, they're symptoms of a planet in rapid transition. The evidence is visible, measurable, and undeniable. Our ecosystems are under stress, and the impacts are accelerating. The world is changing before our eyes. Climate change isn't a distant threat, it's happening now, everywhere. Extreme weather is becoming more frequent and severe. Heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms. Vulnerable communities, especially in developing nations, are hit hardest. The Arctic is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world, disrupting lives and releasing more greenhouse gases from thawing permafrost. Economic costs are soaring as disasters destroy homes, crops, and infrastructure. Industries like agriculture, fishing, and tourism are at risk. The cost of inaction is rising fast. This is a global crisis that demands a global response. If we don't act, the future will be shaped by extreme heat, food shortages, water shortages, and rising seas. Cities could become unlivable, and millions may be forced to migrate. Oceans will grow warmer and more acidic, threatening marine life and fisheries. Coral reefs could vanish, and coastal cities could be submerged. These aren't distant predictions. They're the logical outcome of our current path. The Earth has tipping points. If crossed, changes could become abrupt and irreversible. We're running out of time to change course. The decisions we make now will echo for centuries. The window for meaningful action is closing fast. Catastrophic climate change isn't inevitable. We have the tools to change course. Transitioning to renewable energy like solar and wind is essential and increasingly affordable. Governments and businesses must lead with strong policies, carbon pricing, and investments in clean infrastructure. Protecting forests and restoring ecosystems are vital steps. International cooperation is crucial. Climate change knows no borders. Individuals matter too. Our choices, multiplied, can drive big change. Use less energy, choose sustainable transport, and support climate-friendly businesses. Demand action from leaders and support ambitious climate policies. We are the first generation to fully understand the crisis, and perhaps the last with the power to solve it. By acting together, we can build a safer, healthier, and more just future for all.